Imagine boarding a super yacht, the sun glinting off the sleek hull, and your favorite reality stars from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Below Deck Down Under converging for the ultimate crossover. Drama, glamour, tension, and one captain standing at the helm. On the October 28th appearance of the Housewives star Lisa Barlow on Watch What Happens Live, she dropped a bombshell. She was genuinely impressed by the yacht's skipper, Jason Chambers, but made very sure to clarify she loved him but was not in love with him. Intriguing? Absolutely. So buckle up, hit like, and subscribe right now to stay with this deep dive into what really happened aboard that charter, what Lisa said, and what it could mean moving forward. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of reality TV crossovers, yacht charters, high tension, and unexpected alliances, you're in the right place. Today, we're unpacking the story behind Lisa Barlow's comments about Captain Jason Chambers and the first ever crossover between the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Below Deck Down Under. What did Lisa really mean when she said he works really hard? Why did she feel the need to point out she was not in love with him? And what's the bigger picture behind this luxury yacht drama? Let's sail right into it. Here's what you need to know. Season 6, Episode 7 of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City takes us aboard a mega yacht thanks to this crossover. The charter is captained by Jason Chambers of Below Deck Down Under fame. The Housewives, glamorous, competitive, opinionated, are in full effect. On the surface, cocktails, waves, stunning views. Beneath, alliances, secrets, flirtation, and conflicts. Lisa and her castmates find themselves in a setting that's equal parts vacation and pressure cooker. When host Andy Cohen asked Lisa on Watch What Happens Live, "What did you think of Captain Jason as captain of the boat?" she didn't hold back. "He works really hard," she said. "I didn't expect him to work so hard. He was busy, breaking a sweat. He does a really good job." That comment alone sets the tone. This wasn't a laid-back charter where everyone sipped rosé and posed for selfies. Captain Jason was working. Then came the Does Lisa Love It segment. Andy asked, "Does Lisa love Captain Jason?" Her response, "I loved Captain Jason. I was not in love with Captain Jason." That distinction is everything. It signals appreciation, respect, but also boundaries. So why is this so compelling? Because we rarely see a crossover like this. Housewives meet yachties. Two reality TV worlds colliding. And in that collision, power plays emerge. The crew has one job: run the yacht, the guests bring personality, and often chaos. Lisa's comments reveal an acknowledgement of the hard work behind the glamour. They also hint at underlying dynamics: flirtation rumors, cast suspicions, crew stress. Lisa also admitted she was excited and nervous about the upcoming Season 4 of Below Deck Down Under, which will feature the crew's perspective on their side of the charter. Andy teased that if fans loved the Salt Lake City episodes, they'd be even more intrigued by the Below Deck version. Lisa smiled, half nervous, half thrilled. "I'm excited to see that. I'm nervous." The flip in perspective? That's what keeps viewers glued. Let's go deeper into what Lisa actually said. She observed that he works really hard, was busy, breaking a sweat. She admitted she didn't expect that level of effort from a reality yacht charter scenario. And she responded with clear terms. "I loved Captain Jason, but emphasized the not in love part." This tells us a few things. Lisa respects him professionally. She enjoyed his presence, but she wants to maintain clarity. This isn't a romance. It's a mutual respect in a high-stakes environment. Of course, these charters aren't just about admiration. They're a hotbed of suspicion and tension. During the yacht trip, rumors swirled about cast members and their interactions with Captain Jason. Lisa herself intervened, saying, "Enough with the pile-on. I feel bad for him. I wouldn't want my name dragged around in a conversation that I'm not a part of." These remarks reflect that Lisa sees the bigger picture. She recognizes the charter is more than a vacation. It's a public performance with private tensions. Here's what makes this story continue to matter. The upcoming Season 4 of Below Deck Down Under will show the same charter, but from the crew's eyes. What we saw as guests might now be reframed from behind the scenes. Lisa's comment heralds a shift. The crew isn't just a background. They matter. They're respected. They have stories. The way Lisa draws lines, admiration versus love, hints at how housewives perform and present themselves. Publicly friendly, privately strategic. For fans of both shows, this crossover is a golden moment. Housewife antics meet yacht pressure. The combination equals high stakes and great ratings. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Lisa Barlow's thoughts, Captain Jason's role, and the crossover dynamics, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you won't miss the next part, where we dive deeper into behind-the-scenes revelations, cast reactions, and everything we can expect from Below Deck's upcoming episodes. The crossover between The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Below Deck Down Under wasn't just another Bravo experiment. It was a calculated move to merge two powerful fan bases and ignite double the drama. When the Housewives stepped onto that yacht, the energy shifted immediately. The Housewives brought their signature chaos, and the Below Deck crew brought their discipline and service-minded professionalism. It was oil meeting water. But somehow, it worked. What fans didn't see right away was how much this trip changed the way Lisa Barlow viewed the world of yachting and the people who keep it running smoothly behind the camera. As filming progressed, you could sense Lisa trying to balance her glamorous persona with genuine curiosity about what it takes to keep a charter running. There's a moment when she stands near the deck watching Captain Jason direct the crew. You can see admiration in her expression, not romantic interest, but respect. She later mentioned on Watch What Happens Live that watching him actually sweat through his shirt while making sure everyone was safe and happy was something she didn't expect. It made her realize the effort that goes into the seamless luxury the Housewives usually enjoy without thinking twice. That recognition didn't just make good TV. It humanized both worlds, the crew and the cast. But, of course, the cameras also captured plenty of classic Housewives moments. Champagne glasses clinking one minute, side eyes and whispered shade the next. A few of the Housewives joked about Lisa and Captain Jason having a little spark. Lisa laughed it off immediately, telling her co-stars that she could appreciate a good-looking, hard-working man without turning it into a storyline. Still, the playful teasing continued, feeding the tension and curiosity of viewers at home. When Andy Cohen later asked if she'd ever date a captain, Lisa shot back with her trademark humor. "I'm married to the ultimate captain already." What's fascinating is how this crossover blurred the lines between luxury and labor. For once, the Housewives couldn't fully escape the reality that someone was working tirelessly behind the scenes to make their glamorous moments possible. The editing from Bravo made sure to highlight the contrasts. Lisa's designer outfits against Jason's sweat-drenched uniform, champagne toasts above deck while the crew cleaned up chaos below deck. It was beautiful television because it exposed both the fantasy and the reality in the same frame. Now, let's talk about what's coming next. Below Deck Down Under Season 4. This new season will reveal the same charter from the crew's point of view. Viewers will get to see what Captain Jason and his team really thought of their Housewives guests, what challenges they faced, and maybe even some moments that never made it to RHOSLC. Imagine watching a conversation that was just laughter and luxury from one angle, only to learn in the Below Deck version that chaos was unfolding in the galley. Lisa herself said she's nervous to watch, which only adds fuel to the anticipation. The crew's candid reactions could shift how fans perceive the Housewives, maybe for better, maybe for worse. And then there's Lisa's growing connection to the Bravo family outside her own franchise. On the same Watch What Happens Live episode, she gushed about Captain Sandy Yawn, saying, "Oh my gosh, Captain Sandy, I love her. We went to London and I thought she was amazing." That moment showed that Lisa's respect for captains goes beyond Jason. It's about her appreciation for leadership, professionalism, and strength. It's also a smart move for her image. By aligning herself with figures like Captain Sandy, she shows humility and warmth, qualities that even her critics have to acknowledge. This crossover also signals a broader trend for Bravo. We're entering a new era where the network isn't just keeping shows in separate lanes. It's merging storylines, connecting universes, and building a shared Bravo world. Just as Marvel connects heroes, Bravo is connecting personalities. It's smart, addictive, and endlessly rewatchable. Lisa Barlow and Captain Jason Chambers might not have been a love story, but their interaction is a symbol of that new storytelling style. Two strong personalities from completely different worlds, finding common ground through work ethic, humor, and mutual respect. Fans online have already started shipping them jokingly, but Lisa's response remains classy and consistent. She admires him, but her heart belongs to her husband. That statement has sparked debate among viewers. Some think it was pure PR, others believe it was her way of controlling her narrative before the rumor mill got too loud. Either way, Lisa knows how to play the Bravo game. She gives just enough to keep people talking without losing control of her image. And as for Captain Jason, his fan base exploded overnight. Viewers who only watched Housewives are now eager to tune into Below Deck Down Under, curious to see more of the man Lisa called hardworking and grounded. Bravo knows a good opportunity when it sees one, and fans can expect to see both stars cross paths again at BravoCon. Andy Cohen teased during the Clubhouse segment that fans of both shows will be surprised by how connected these stories are, leaving everyone buzzing with speculation. Now, as we approach the release of Below Deck Down Under Season 4, the anticipation feels electric. Viewers want closure, new drama, and maybe even a few moments that change their perception of both shows. Will the crew praise the Housewives, or will they spill tea that shifts the narrative completely? Either way, the crossover has already done its job. It reminded us that reality TV works best when it brings unexpected people together, forcing them to see each other through new eyes. Lisa's respect for Captain Jason became the emotional heartbeat of an otherwise chaotic trip. It wasn't about flirtation. It was about admiration. It wasn't about drama. It was about humanity. And that's why this story resonates. Whether you're Team Housewives or Team Below Deck, you can't deny the magnetic energy that happens when two worlds collide under one shining Bravo sky. So if you've made it this far into the video, give this a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. Tell us in the comments, did Lisa and Captain Jason's chemistry surprise you? Do you think the Below Deck crew will reveal something shocking in Season 4? Stay tuned because we'll be covering every twist, every behind-the-scenes reveal, and every crossover rumor as it unfolds. This Bravo universe just keeps getting better, and you won't want to miss what comes next. And with that, we wrap up this story of luxury, laughter, and mutual respect. A reminder that even in the wild world of reality TV, authenticity still shines through. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned for more deep dives into the biggest moments shaking up Bravo.